This is a Missouri River flooding update by Council Bluffs and Pottawatomie County officials. In these briefings, officials will inform you about projects and developments in regards to the Missouri River, other creeks and rivers in the county, and rain.
Good morning. My name is Don Gross. Today is Wednesday, August 10th. Situational report from the city. City remains at alert level 1, which is unchanged since the beginning of our event. Matt will touch a little bit about, I think, the core releases, so I will skip that. But we would like to take the opportunity to remind people that the levees still are restricted. Those levees are heavily traveled by Army Corps personnel, the National Guard, city crews, and I was out there a couple of days ago and several trucks went by, so it's not necessarily safe for you. As far as situationally, we continue to monitor the levee and make assessments each day. I think Public Works had indicated today we've had our 400th report of an incident that we track along the levee. Public Works is going to be working on preparing 2 bid packages for sewer collapses at North 27th Street and Avenue E, and also on South 23rd Street in the vicinity of 6th and 7th Avenues. Not sure that those will be bid this week or early next week, but it will be within a fairly short period of time, and work will commence on those. They continue to investigate sewer collapses at other locations. If residents see something, they should call it in, and it will be followed up and investigated. Also, during the next several days, Public Works crews will be cleaning a lot of tree debris from catch basins that got clogged from last weekend's storm. Again, if you see some catch basins in your neighborhood, call into Public Works, let them know so they can take care of that. Also, I would like to take the opportunity to indicate that the recycling center is taking tree debris free of charge this week. If you set your tree debris at the curbside, you need to still follow the standard procedure of put it in the green poly cart or binding it and having a certain length. So you can find out that information by calling the health department or looking at the website. There's specific instructions on what you can and can't do on curbside.
Good morning. The river level is at 34.34 feet this morning. We've gone up just a little bit from yesterday. I anticipate we're going to fluctuate, around the low to mid 34 feet range until the Gavins Point releases start ramping down. On that note, the Army Corps of Engineers has actually amended their release schedule. They're going to delay the drawdown by 3 days. I believe we were originally set for August 16th to begin our staged reduction of flows from Gavins Point, and they're currently planning on delaying that until August 19th. That said, we're at the 71st day right now above flood stage. Anticipate that we'll be above flood stage probably for the next month and a half, and so people need to continue to remain vigilant. That said, as we understand that we are going to slowly start seeing a decrease here, in the next couple of weeks, we are preparing for getting folks back into their homes, or at least making the attempt. The County Board of Supervisors approved on Monday a re-entry packet. This will be a piece of a packet of information. We're in the process of printing it, binding it. We're mailing that out to all residences in the county that are in the inundated areas. This is basically a kind of a frequently asked questions packet of information for folks so that they understand how the various departments and entities, even Mid-American Energy, how they're going to be looking at their property, both in terms of inspecting it, making sure it's safe, questions about property taxes, the assessor's office, sheriff, roads. It's really just hopefully a clearinghouse of information. We certainly didn't think of everything, but hopefully this will take care of most informational questions that people will have. Obviously, we have kind of a twofold purpose. We want to make sure that folks are informed about what various steps are going to have to be taken before we can get them back in their homes. But we also want to eliminate as much of the informational calls to the various departments as we can. Because frankly, we need to have our roads people and our assessor's office and our auditor's office doing the work of getting people back into their homes and not so much answering the questions about it. And so we're really hoping that that this informational packet will help citizens with basically a clearinghouse of information, and hopefully also keep them from being frustrated as they call and try, find out that we don't want people to get the run around from department to department to department. And so we've really tried to gather all this information together in one place. Again, those packets will probably be going out end of this week or beginning of next. Thank you.